Honestly, this is so important. I don't think people talk about this enough. Hey, it's Original Curly J, and today we are doing monthly mental health check-in. Dang, what episode are we on? Let me double check. This is episode number 6. Yeah, we're already on number 6, which means we've been doing 6 months of YouTube. Give up a round of applause. Now, we could have been more consistent than we have been, but that is changing, I promise. If you're new here and you don't know what monthly mental health check-ins is, every single month at the end, we go ahead and we sit down and we talk about our month, how we've been, we check in on each other's mental health, and we discuss some things that you can learn from, I can learn from, to help each other out in this thing called life. For today's episode, we are talking about time management, which I don't think a lot of people touch base on enough. I literally don't even have bullet points and things written down for this video. I'm just going off the top of the dome. So before we get into this, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And yes, I'm posting a video on a Wednesday, which I usually don't do. It's either Tuesday or Thursday, but it's literally Tuesday night as I'm recording this, and I want to get a video out before the month is over. So today's the 31st and tomorrow is literally the new month. So if I wait till tomorrow, it won't even be January anymore. We're gonna be going to 1 video a week, at least for the time being, because I have so many things that I'm doing these next few months that I can't talk about. I can't talk about it, but we just have a lot going on. This is really the year. I'm telling y'all. Y'all heard it here. But if you tend to miss me because I'm only going to be doing 1 video a week on here, don't forget to follow me on my social medias where I am constantly on those things. Now, without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, babes, like I said, we're talking about time management, because if there's one thing that I've noticed is that I have horrible time management. You can plan all you want. You can plan out your entire day, but if you don't know when you're going to be doing things and how you're going to plan it out, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to mark off everything that you wanted to complete on your to-do list for that day. You end up missing a couple things or having to switch around a couple things because you didn't time out your time properly. And I used to get very overwhelmed by how many things I had to do in one day. I used to feel like there's just too much to complete, and even if I only have 4 things on my to-do list, now with working a job, I start to get very overwhelmed, and all I want to do when I'm not at work is rest. But the thing is that nothing will be completed unless you put the time towards it. So that's not an excuse. Just because you work doesn't mean that you don't have time for other things that you're supposed to be doing. Like, for example, if you go to school and you work, you're a real one. I have some people around me at my job that also are going to school and coming to work and finding time for other things, and I give them more props, for real, because honestly, that is good time management. They're making sure they can fit in what they need to do with also enjoying their day as well, because we don't want to run ourselves into the ground. You want to have a healthy balance of grind and fun. And trust me, it is doable. You are able to do that. Hear me out. If we have 24 hours inside the day, okay, let's say you work a regular 9 to 5. That's 8 hours. You sleep 8 hours. That's 16 hours right there. That leaves us with 8 more hours to do the things that you need to do. Let's put 2 hours into cooking and eating food. 6 more hours. Then, just to over exaggerate, let's add another 2 hours on self-care, like your morning and night routine. That leaves us with 4 hours. So, what do you do with those 4 hours? What do you do for those 4 hours? Well, that's entirely up to you, babe. You can do anything with that 4 hours. And for some people, they get even more time throughout the day, but to them, it seems like they're putting too much on their plate and they're doing too much at once. Well, really, it's just your time management. That's how I started to feel. I don't work a regular 9 to 5. I work 6-hour shifts. What does that mean for me? That I have more time inside my day to get what I have to get done. So it started to become like, Janiyah, why are you making excuses for why you aren't putting in the time towards the things that you need to? Or why are you rushing when you have the time? You just have to plan it out right. Because that was my other problem. I was finding myself rushing trying to get something done by a certain time, when really I need to block out a certain time of day to do whatever that task is, instead of trying to rush and get it done last minute. Because again, I do have time. It's just, am I making time? And like I said before, we're not gonna run ourselves into the ground. So you need to give yourself at least an hour of free time every single day when it comes to something that you enjoy doing. This could be a hobby, like playing video games, doing puzzles, coloring. For me, that's getting an exercise in every single day, because exercising doesn't just help me with my physical, but it helps me a lot with my mental as well. So exercising is a hobby to me, even though it's not really a hobby. But to me, it's something that I really enjoy doing now. So you want to make time for your hobbies as well. That way you can also enjoy yourself, because we're not here to grind ourselves into the dirt. But if you have goals and you have ambitions, you have to work towards them. Nobody is going to get you there, and you're not going to get there by wasting your time. But this works for the opposite as well. If you're spending too much time having fun and not focused on what you need to be focused on, well, maybe we need to rethink some things. Yes, we only live one life. Yes, we only have one body, one mind, one soul. But you want to use your time wisely. Again, you can balance the grind with the fun. But if you're just having nothing but fun and not putting anything towards your goals, even if you have no goals and you're still trying to figure it out, but you're not putting in the time to figure it out, you'll find yourself inside the same place over and over and over again. Now, if you're comfortable and that's where you want to be, that's perfectly fine. More power to you. But I know for most people, they don't want to be where they're at right now. They want to be greater than where they're at. Well, babe, you can't get there if you're going to be partying all the time and using your energy towards things that are not going to help you. So you have to make time for the things that are going to help you. And here and there, you can have some fun. There's balance in it all. You just have to find that balance and grind out for now, so that way you can get to a place where you can have more fun. Now, I'm an advocate for we only live once, so just have fun, but also do what you got to do. Because again, you're not promised tomorrow, but you still want to make every second count, especially if it's working towards your dreams. So I say all that to say this: work on your time management. It is something that I am trying to work on myself. Don't overwhelm yourself with so much at one time. When you make your to-do list, try to write down a time of when you want to do those things instead of just going on about your day with no structure. I have a habit tracker on my phone for things that I do on a day-to-day basis that actually has really helped me stick to them, because I go and look at that and I want to mark everything off. You can literally have a to-do list on your phone. They have apps that you can literally put in your to-do list, and each thing on your to-do list, you put a time you want to do it by, and you can set a reminder. So your phone will actually notify you 15 minutes before you have to complete that task, so you can start getting yourself ready to complete the task. This is going to help tremendously. It's something that has really helped me, that I think that will help a lot of you if you're also struggling with time management issues. And it'll also help you balance, again, grinding for what you want while also enjoying the time that you have on this earth. If you have any other tips for time management, then please comment them down below. I actually really want to know. And I hope you guys had a great first month of the year. It felt like forever. January always feels like 5 years. But honestly, it was a good slow start to get ourselves into the groove of something new and to figure out exactly what kind of route we want to take this year. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this little TED Talk. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in to my channel. And I can't wait to continue to grow with you guys. This year is just going to be crazy, and I'm super excited to take you all along with me. Again, don't forget to follow me on my socials and also subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!